Hi guys, and welcome to this Divi WordPress theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignertechtips.com. In this series of videos we're going to be building a one-page scrolling website with the Divi WordPress theme. And this theme's got some great things. It's got some video sliders, we've got animations, got a bit of CSS going on there, got a video background. And in this series of videos I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually put this site together. We'll start from scratch and we'll work from the header all the way down to the footer. We've included some great features like a back to the top button and some smooth scrolling to get to our various sections here. And although Divi has some great built-in themes and templates, this is for people that want to build their own from scratch, and it really is quite easy, especially with the new Divi builder. For those of you that haven't got Divi, you can get it from my affiliate link below this video, or you can go to elegantthemes.com and get it from there. So let's get started building this site. Okay, let's start working on this menu, and to do that let's go to our page and to make this work we've got to give each section a little individual ID. So for instance, let's call this one, we're going to the Advanced tab. We're actually working on the sections themselves, not the elements in them. So we'll go to the element, Advanced ID. We've got to give it a CSS ID, so I'm going to call this one Home. And you will see why in a minute. And I want to give this one About, Advanced. CSS ID, not class. Save. I just want to view the page to make sure I'm giving these sections the right names. So this will be the home section. This will be the about section. We'll skip that one. We'll call this one services. There's that call to action, so that this one will be services. We'll skip this one again. Then we'll have our team section. There's the circle counters. So this one will be called Team. Obviously you can call yours whatever you want. This is just a demonstration. This is just to show you how we're going to link it to our menus and make our menus scroll to these specific sections. We'll skip that one. I think we'll have pricing or pricing. So I'll just call that price, I think. Pricing tables, advanced, we'll call this one price. Skip that one, and then last but not least we want contact. There we are, that's right here. Save that. Okay, so we've given each of our sections that we want to scroll to a name now, a unique ID. Okay, let's save. update our page. Now let's go and make this work. We need to go down to Appearance and down to Menus. We want to create one, so we'll give it a name. I'll just call it Main Menu, or I'm just going to call it Main. And hit the Create Menu button. Okay, now we want to start adding custom links. We're not going to use regular pages, we're just going to use custom links. So let's create one. First one, I'm going to say hashtag home, because I want it to go to the top, to the home section there, and I will call it home. This is where it goes, and this is the name that displays in the menu at the top. So I'll add that to menu. Next I'm going to do hashtag about, and what this hashtag is going to do is tell it that that's where we want it to go, to those unique IDs that we put in just now, those CSS IDs. Remember services, I think it was. I think team came next. Let's just take a look. I can't remember. There's the services, then it was team, then it was prices. So we've got services, the next one's team. I want to spell it right, because if you don't spell it right, it will not work. Oh, let's say our team. And prices, I think I just call that price in the unique CSS ID there. And then last but not least, I believe, was just our contact section. I don't think we had anything else in between, did we? No. There we go, and let's save that menu. Now we need to tell it that we want this menu to be up here, and we call it main, so we need to go to our theme customizer, Divi theme customizer. And down to the menu section here. Let's view locations. Primary menu, this is our primary menu. We haven't used a secondary with Divi. It appears above this if you want to use a secondary menu. And let's select main. There's our menu. Nope, I've done that under secondary. And as you can see, it appeared at the top there, like I was saying. So we're under primary is where I want to put my main. There we go. Now we've got home, about, services, our team, pricing, and contact us. So let's go ahead and publish that. See if these are actually going to work. Home will be the top, about. It goes down to the about section. Services. Team. Pricing. And then down to the contact us. That's fine. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before in earlier ones, but if yours is not, if yours is just jumping down there, let's go back out of here rather than smooth scrolling like that. Go down to Divi, go down to your options and start scrolling down. And let's see where it is. Make sure that you have your smooth scrolling enabled there, because that's what makes it scroll smoothly to each section. It's kind of difficult to say. Smoothly scrolling, scroll smoothly. Try saying that 3 times. And I've got the back to the top button enabled, which is a little button that is at the side here. I'll show you in just a minute. That enables it to jump back at the top. For a desktop like this, that's no big deal. Here it is on the right hand side. For a desktop it's no big deal, but if you're looking at this site on a phone, there's a lot of thumb movement to get up and down the site. So a little back to the top button really makes life easier. So let's refresh, and when I refresh, hopefully our new menu will appear up there. There it is. And let's just make sure it's going to work. Yeah. And it's got a little bit of drop shadow there, which makes it stand out fine. And it works back up, obviously. Okay, so we're almost done with this site. The only thing I really want to do is just add a bit of styling to the sections to make them look a little more interesting. And Divi's added some great things for that, for dividers, so we'll do that next.